Thank you for asking. Okay. So, before we get into this top 5 products that I love and that work for me best, and I found that it is very beneficial to me, as you can see. Love. So, before we get into that, I just want to give a huge thanks to all of one of my subscribers and all the people who watch me, because let me tell you guys something. So, after 3.5 days, almost 4 days, I had I had 60 views. Okay, I had 60 views, and then I had like 7 likes. So, and then recently I check on here and I have 78 views, 21 subscribers, and 16 likes. Oh my god, guys, thank you guys so much, because let me tell you, I want to start this YouTube channel so bad because I didn't do it at first because I wanted to have the right equipment for it, and I didn't want it to be all janky, you know what I mean, like all bootsy, you know. So here I am recording another video for you guys, and I find it very very entertaining, you know. I just want to give you guys a big shout out. Like, thank you guys so much. I didn't expect it to go really, really big. You know what I mean? And another thing, I know that it is not big to some people who have like thousands of subscribers and 20,000s of likes. You know what I mean? It's big for me because when I first started, I posted 1, and that was a long time ago, and it hit like 5, and I like had discouraged myself because I just needed that kick. Like, I just needed that fire to do something. And here I am, posted 6 days later, well, to you guys 7 days, and I have like 80 views, and 16 likes and 21 subscribers, and I thank you guys so much. And let's get into this top 5 products that I love, and a little get to know me on the way. The top 5 products that is right in front of me is very like, ooh, my girl, damn. So, along the way, I'm going to tell you guys about myself when I'm reviewing these products that I love. And yeah, so here we go with our first product. So first I have up is my Tart Shape Tape Concealer in Tan. I used this in my first video. And so what I like about this, it gives you full motherfucking coverage. But when you use a beauty blender, it kind of takes away that. But you kind of notice it and you kind of don't. So, but it's still very good. It doesn't really have a scent to it. I want to say it has like a little soapy scent to me, but it's not overbearing. You know what I mean? And the packaging, I love to die for. Here, I'm gonna show you guys real quick. Sorry, I'm going to. So, as you can see, it has like little purple designs and lines and shapes going through it. It says Tart Shape Tape, what it is, and on the bottom, it shows your shade. So yeah, if you guys didn't know, my name is Jason Hunt, and I am 17 years old. In my first video, you know, I just turned 17, and I have to say, it's not that different. It kind of is, but it opened your eyes into new things. You know what I mean? And you just have to readjust to some stuff. Like, if I go to the store or whatever, and someone just asks me how old are you, I'll be like 17. You know, it's like that kind of little adjustments. But yeah, let's get on to our second product. The second product is my Morphe Y6, and I also use this basically everything that you saw in except for one I used in my tutorial, but I'm gonna tell this is like more in depth. I like this because it blends out flawlessly, and I actually got this because of Laura Lee. She's here on YouTube, and so I like this because it's just like the bristles are very soft on this brush, and it's like very not dense but kind of dense, you know what I mean? So, and it's very little heavy, on the little heavy side, a little not. And yeah, and I love the gold. Love the gold. I love anything gold. You know what I mean? It means like, to me, like royalty. Like, and I don't do any sports. I used to do football my freshman year, and I am a sophomore currently right now. studying for exams and all that stuff. So summer's about to come up and I'm about to party. Not really. I'm gonna be working all the time, so I'm making that money. And so yeah, I'm very less active, but my job, I do a lot of motions with my hands, body, and all that stuff. So yeah, on to our third one. So our third one, we have Jeffree Star Cosmetics in the shade Dark Horse. Girl, when I tell you, this had me blinding for days. Well, this is mixed with two, but this has Dark Horse on it underneath. And when I tell you, look at that. I know it's all fucked up. I'm so sorry. But look at that. I'm gonna swatch it for you. Girl, I'm not flipping you guys off. I'm so sorry. I'm gonna do it like this. Girl, look at that. Look at that. Oh, girl. And then with some Fix Plus, honey. So, another thing is that I like to be out there. I'm very more independent, but I have friends that I have friends. I have friends. No, I'm kidding. That if I need their advice, I will go and talk to them, and I would I'll take their input into consideration, and I will use that input for future advice. And so, yeah. So, moving on to the fourth product. Next is our Next is my MAC Prep and Prime Setting Spray Fix Plus. Girl, when I tell you, this works motherfucking wonders. But the mist, girl, look, it's like a little bit fine to it, but other than that, I like it. As you can see, I'm almost out, and I bought this at the end of April, so bitch, I'll be working that shit in. I need to get another one. So yeah, I really like it. I like the little lock that comes on it, because if you accidentally do another pump and you don't mean to, that saves you more product, you know what I mean? Just little things like that I like. And so another get to know me fact, or not a fact, but something about me, is that I like to work with my hands. As you can see, what the fuck? I mean, bleep. No, I'm kidding. I try not to swear on this YouTube channel, little to none. So, yeah, there's that. And, what was I just talking about? And another thing about working with my hands, I like to be, working on something. I can, take out, I could fix, my TV if it's broken. You know what I mean? I'm very hands-on. So, yeah. And also, I want to be a makeup artist. I know I talked about this. I touched on this on my first video. That I want to be a makeup artist, and I want to do clients and stuff and experiment in that field. And I want to go to college for it. And also, I want to make my own makeup, just like Jeffree Star did. Bomb as fuck, pigmented shit and everything. But I know it's going to take time. That's another thing about me. I'm patient to a certain extent. You know what I mean? And so yeah, so let's get on to our last product. Our last and final product. We have the amazing, the wonderful, the awesome, the awesome Jeffree Star Androgyny Eyeshadow Palette. Girl, look at that. It's okay, let's talk about the packaging first. So, the packaging, y'all hear that? I know it may be annoying to some people, but gosh, the packaging is it's crocodile, crocodile packaging, as you can see, with gold lining and stuff, and gold print, and I love it. I really, really do. I love the packaging. On the back, it tells you where it came from, and where it's made, and his name and his website, Instagram, and YouTube. And it lasts about 12 months. I just found this out. If it has this little can and it tells you 65M, that means the month. That's the expiration date. So it goods that'll last like a year. Cause girl, when I show you like the sizes of this and how much product you get out of this, girl. So the eyeshadow palette looks something like this. Very natural. Well, he said it's his own like version, Jeffree Star's version of a natural eyeshadow palette. I can see where he went, and I love it. I die. Very love it. This right here, swatch for you. Love this shade. Love it. It's not what I'm wearing on my lids. It's very, very, very good. It's very pigmented, as you can see. And this shade is called Swallow. Oop, I'm kidding. And also like I'm gonna swatch these two. I use this all over the lid. It's like French vanilla. Like, you know how you go to Starbucks and be like, have a French vanilla frappuccino or whatever French vanilla. This is what it looks like. But girl, when you see this pigment though, and this in Deja Vu I use on like a natural day. This is what these look like. So this one is Frosting, as you can tell, and this one is Deja Vu. As you can see, like, they can go together very, very well. Very well. And then, so there's another shade called Dominatrix that is actually one of his liquid lipstick name that looks very similar like this. I don't have it on me, but on the website it looks very nice. I plan to get it. But, yeah, I really love this palette. I only have, like, so many hands. I'm not an octopus, so I can't do everything for you, babies. But, I'm gonna just swatch. Let's do Charm. Swatch Charm. Very pigmented. Like, Lord Jesus, very pigmented. Used as a transition shade. And it has a fine flecks of, like, glitter into it. Let's see. So, as you can see, this is Charm right here. Oosh. This is Charm right here. And it has, like, little micas of little gold to it, like a little glittery type of thing, but at the same time it's matte, which is really weird. Like, I can, like, this, he said it's been for 8-10 months working, so I could tell why, because he got all my stuff. Like, seriously? Use this as a crease. Use the startup, like, use it as a crease, put this on the lid, boom, gone girl, bye. I actually have Charm on my lid, like a little bit of Charm on my lid, and a little bit of Regard from the Anastasia Beverly Hills palette. So yeah. So that is all for my top 5, astounding 5 makeup products that I love and that I use on most of the daily basis. And so, another fact and a little details about me is that I love to be outside. I love to be outdoors, hanging out with friends. But the most thing that gets me caught up is homework in school. Like, I'm lazy, but when I need to pick something up, I pick something up. Like, say if I had an F in that class, like within 2 days or 1 day, I will bring that up to a C. Like, when it comes to work, like, I don't play until a certain extent. If I get lazy, like, you know what I mean, like procrastination, stuff like that. I'm sorry that my first video came up super late, like 11:30, 12 o'clock. And this reason is because I was recording on my cell phone. Oop, notifications. I was recording on my cell phone, and I have all my stuff on there, my pictures, my apps, my everything. So I like edited everything on there, and then after I was done, it said I could not. And so I had to delete all my photos. Thank God I'm recording on my iPad right now. Okay, quality. I'm recording on my iPad right now, and it has more storage. So, which is a good thing. I don't know why I didn't think about this in the first place. But yeah, and then so I had to condense it down to size. The quality wasn't as good as I wanted it to be, and I'm so sorry, guys. So yeah, I'm so sorry about that, guys. Like, it took me, like, I was going to work on my phone, like using my data and everything, and I was like, I want this to go up. Like, I could not wait. Like, I need this to be up. You know what I mean? So everything that I mentioned, that I showed with you, my top 5, will be linked down in the description, along with my social media. I forgot to do that last time, but it's okay. No worries. It means no worries for the rest of your days. And so, yeah, I want everybody to have a lovely day and enjoy your day and make the best out of it. And be you. Because that's what you all can ever be. You can't be your friend. You can't be your boyfriend, girlfriend. You can't be your cousin. Like, be you. You are going to see yourself and be like in your own body at the end of the day. Like, you will have your own back at the end of the day. Like, you understand what I'm saying? Basically, enjoy your day. Life's too short. So, I love you guys. And I'll catch you on the next one. Bye.